Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here and you don't know who I am, my name is Claudia K, aka The It Girl, and I film lifestyle, beauty, and fashion content. So since you're already here, you might as well already subscribe. If not, wait till the video's done, but you guys are gonna love it here, so subscribe anyway. As you can tell by the title, today I'll be doing a college freshman advice video because we will be going back to school. It's literally August, summer's basically done. So I feel like I have a lot of advice to give y'all. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn my post notifications on, and let's get right into it.
Where's the ATM at?
So I wrote a couple things down to like help me like stay on track and help me remember, because if I didn't write something down, I would have been chatting this whole video, and I really don't want to do that. Let's just start off with school itself. So my first week going there, mind you, I'm a nursing major. I'm not in the actual major, but right now I'm undecided, but I'm trying to get into the nursing major. That just kind of puts in perspective my experience, because majoring in nursing is very hard and the classes are hard, so any medical degree is gonna be hard. One thing I realized about college is that it's really your own schedule. Like, you make your own schedule and you do whatever you want for the rest of the day. My classes were done about like 3 o'clock and I had the whole rest of the day to do whatever I want. I didn't really do anything. I'd probably just go back to my room, not socialize with anyone, and that's also not a good thing, but we'll get back to that. The first week is always called syllabus week, syllabus week, whatever. My advice to you guys when it comes to syllabus week is please read your syllabus before you get to school, before you go to your classes, because I promise you, professors already expect you to have read your syllabus. 9 times out of 10, some professors just go right on with content and start teaching you stuff first day of classes, because they expect college students to be already ahead and on top of your work. One thing I'll definitely say is that the minute you get your syllabus for all your classes, write down every assignment that's due, every extra credit. If they have extra credit, do it. I promise you, you're gonna need it at some time. Like, I have done like extra credit and like I failed something, or like I failed a test, or like I didn't do good on a quiz or whatever, and the extra credit is there to help you. So always do extra credit. Never think that it's not high school. Extra credit isn't just like oh I don't really need it, I'm just, no, like you're probably gonna need it. Always think of it as like cushion room, like, just in case you fall, that's a little cushion room. Everything counts in college, like all points, all everything. Like literally not one assignment doesn't count. You miss one assignment and that will really mess up you just like everything, so you really have to be on top of it. Yeah, my first week I didn't read any syllabuses. I just went to classes. I was not locked in, and I really don't want that for y'all. But you know what, it's a canon event, because it taught me that these professors are not holding your hand, like, at all. These professors don't care. Like, they're getting paid, they're getting their, at the end of the day, it's not, I feel like the theme of this video is that college is not high school. Not in the slightest. So please don't go into college thinking that, oh, your high school teachers were bugging. No, they weren't. I wish they said a little more, honestly, because I was not. Yeah. Professors, whenever it's time to make your schedule, pick a class, whatever, make sure you're going to like rate my professor and find out how good the professor is, what other students think, because that really is important too. Your professor also plays a very big factor in how you will do in a class. Like, if your professor's not good, that means you have to put in more work to teach yourself, because bro, the professor doesn't care. I did a stats class last semester in my freshman year, and that's when I first started using Rate My Professor. I didn't know about it. I didn't use it until last semester. I looked at my stats teacher, and I loved my stats teacher. Definitely hands down one of my favorite professors. But I knew that before going into the class. So when I went to the class, it was like I felt more at ease, because I'm just like, okay, students have said that she's a good teacher, she's this and that. It's valid. Like, these are real people giving you real insight on these professors, and that's so important. So circling back to classwork, as I told you guys, it's in your best interest to get a planner and write all your classwork down, everything down, because your professors will not remind you at all. Professors will tell you something one time and then you have to get it. If you don't get it, sucks. But my classwork for my freshman year was really not that heavy. I feel like freshman year, people always say this, but freshman year is your easiest year. And freshman year wasn't like, oh my god, super easy, but if I had put the work I should have been putting in. Like if I was well prepared, it would have definitely been way easier, because the classes were not that hard. It was just that I wasn't studying, I wasn't, you know, on top of my work, I wasn't anything. Like I was just freestyling last semester. And yes, studying. So I started looking up some studying techniques. I see them all over TikTok. Different studying techniques you can use for school is blurting method, brain dump study method, the Feynman technique, mind mapping, the SQ3R method, and you know, you could also find more. If you don't know how to study and you don't have good study techniques, and you're not going into college knowing, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, these are the days I'm gonna study each class 30 minutes. If you're not going into college like that, I promise you're gonna have a hard time. College is not a game. It's not. And I'm being 100% honest, it's really not. It's 4 years of lock-in. If you want to have fun, if you want to, you know, party and stuff like that, that's cool, but I'm telling you, it's not gonna get your degree. So I feel like for my incoming freshmen, please keep that in mind. So when you get to campus, it's in your best interest to also look at your schedule and walk to where all your classes are. Go to all your classes so you're familiar with where you should be going. I say this because it's very easy to get lost, especially if you're on a big campus. My college is huge. There's so many buildings. There's 2 campuses. There's North and South Campus. So it's huge. So you have to know where you're going or you will get lost. You will miss the whole class trying to find your class. And it's happened to me. I remember my second semester, I was taking anatomy, and I had to take anatomy again. But I was taking anatomy, and it was on South Campus, my first time ever being on South Campus, and I didn't ever go over there, so I was lost. Like, my first time trying to find my anatomy lab class, like, I think I was about 10 or 20 minutes late. Like, I literally was so lost. Google Maps was not doing anything for me. So it's like, it's crazy, but please do that, because you can even take a friend with you, go with a friend, you can meet friends along the way. Make sure you're just outside of your dorm, okay? Because like it goes by so fast. Deadlines. Okay, deadlines are important, all right? Especially with professors, because not all professors are the same when it comes to deadlines. I've had some classes where, okay, a assignment is due at 5:30 p.m. But I've had majority of my classes is like, okay, something is due at 11:59 p.m. But also keep in mind that there will be teachers that will make you give stuff in the middle of the day, not at night. So I know sometimes it's like, oh, okay, you know assignment's due, but I'm gonna wait till like 9 to do it because I know it's due at 11:59. And then you open your computer and you see it was due at 3 o'clock. That will happen to you if you do not look at your syllabus and you don't look at what your professor is on. Not all teachers are the same. In high school, everything was the same. All teachers did the same thing, same curriculum, same teaching style, same everything. College is not like that. Professors are different and they run their classes very, very different. So keep that in mind. Some professors are more lenient than others. I know my stats professor, she was a little more lenient. She let us submit late assignments towards the end of the year, but not all professors are like that. Some professors will email you, this is your grade, hope you have a great whatever, summer break, winter break, and goodbye. And that's literally what it was for my anatomy teacher, my anatomy professor. They dropped grades, they said have a great summer, don't access nothing, don't access to change nothing, and that's exactly how majority of professors are. And I feel like it's also because college is literally like, college is filled with people that are 17 to like 21. So in that age group, they really look at us like we're like young adults. So there's no sob stories, there's no holding your hand, there's no none of that. When you get to school, it's gonna be a whole bunch of big kids, all right? You're not gonna see little kids. You're the big fish now, all right? For picking a major, if you don't know what you wanna do, they may put you like, depending on your school, I think all schools do this, but they put you in like a class to help you figure out what you wanna do and get there, because by the time you're in your junior or sophomore year, you're supposed to be in a major. So, if you're not, they're gonna be like, what the heck are you doing? So I know that's a hard part, trying to figure out exactly what you want to do for college. That's not something we're meant to know this young, and I definitely do agree with that. I feel like 18, 19, 20, 21, yeah, we're technically in the eyes of the state, we're legal, we're whatever, but we're still young. And picking something to do for the rest of your life is hard. It's hard. So don't beat yourself up if you don't know. You will figure out eventually. But also don't waste your money staying at school if you don't know what you want to do. It's better that you take a gap year, you do your own thing, you let it come to you, you let God put you on the path to show you, okay, this is what you should do. But I definitely don't think you should be staying in school for 3 years and you're still like a liberal arts major and just doing nothing. Like, know where you want to go, because if you don't, that's how you waste your money in college. So for friends and social life and parties, this is what we're going to talk about. So for friends, when I got to school, I didn't really know anyone. I went to school with some of the people I went to high school with, but I didn't really talk to them. Honestly, all I can say about friends is that if you want to make friends, be social. Be social, go outside, go to events, go to student union or wherever all the students like meet up. Go to parties, go join clubs, all of that. If you want to make friends, do that. I know my school has an African association thing. They have a Caribbean association club, and they have a lot of black like community clubs like that. And if you go to a HBCU, you're set. Like, you're set. But this is for my PWI girlies, because I know it's hard to find some black friends, some chill black woman, like, you know, that you could be friends with in a PWI. It's hard. Be wary of who you call your friend as well, because college is very, very big. It's a lot of people, it's a lot of different people. People were raised differently in homes. It's very important that you stay true to yourself when you get to college. Don't try to follow the crowd. Don't think it's high school. It's not high school. You don't need to follow anyone to make friends or to feel good about yourself. You don't need to follow the crowd. You don't need to do that. Friends will come to you. God will bring the right people to you. So don't fall into the wrong crowds in college, because that's how you end up off track so quickly. You're definitely meant to go to college to have fun and to experience things and to meet new people, but college is meant to get your degree and get the fuck up out of here. Try to make some friends that are in your major, so it's also like easier to click with them. It's easier to find people to study with, and if not, it's fine to find friends in other majors too. You can make any friend. I didn't get to meet a lot of people in the nursing major. I met a couple people, but I definitely aim to meet more people so they can help me, we can study together. Like, you meet your lifelong friends in college. Like, if not in high school, if not in elementary school, definitely in college. So don't go to college thinking, oh, I'm not gonna socialize with anyone. Like, you should, and you definitely have to if you want to remain sane. I sat in my dorm for majority of the year. I was sane, of course, but I kind of regret not making friends or not being at social parties. Okay, so when it comes to parties, all I could say is that be very, very, very careful. Have your fun, show out, for me, do your thing, do whatever you want to do. But when it comes to drinking and all that, you don't know these people. You don't really know these people, especially if you know, you're going to college and you're going by yourself. You don't have any friends. You know, it's a fresh start for you. You don't know these people. So don't get thrown up on the floor drunk at a party and expect these people to care about you, because you may find a kind-hearted person that will, but it's like, I don't know. Just be careful when you're going to parties. Like, remember that, you know, you're surrounded by grown men, you're surrounded by older people. It's not 16, 15, 17-year-old people anymore. It's like 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Like, for me, yeah. So you're gonna be surrounded by a lot of grown folks, and you don't wanna, I feel like one thing I forgot going up to college is that things could happen. When I first went up to school freshman year, my first semester, someone got stabbed, like, right outside of the parking lot of my dorm building. And that really showed me things can happen at school. You can end up not returning home. You have to carry yourself appropriately. You have to watch out for yourself, and you also have to remember not everybody has the same intentions as you. You know, keep your drink close to you. You know, don't smoke nobody's weed. Don't smoke just anybody's weed. Don't drink from just anybody's cup. Make sure you got a ride back home. Make sure all of that. Make sure someone got your location. Things get very scary at college. You could get all types of things. Not even to make it graphic, but people get raped at college. Like, and it's that serious. And that literally flew my mind, because, like, for me, like, I'm just thinking, oh my god, college dorm, whatever. but things can happen. Social life and school life. It's very important that you divide the two. Not everyone has the same major as you. Not everyone's in the same position as you. You see someone else partying their ass off. Let's say, okay, for example, let's say you go to school on a scholarship and you have to retain a certain GPA. And you meet someone who, you know, go into the same school, parties all the time, likes to get lit, you know, she outside, she getting good vibes, and that's fine to have some friends that, you know, you go outside with. Keep doing what she doing, going outside, you know, drinking, not studying. Now you lost your scholarship. She's fine, but you lost your scholarship. Basically what I'm trying to get at is not everybody is in the same major as you, not everybody's in the same situation as you. Stay in your lane. Not everything is how it seems, okay? If you're on a scholarship and you gotta like make sure you keep a certain GPA, you need to be locked in, because that, like, your GPA can go down quick. Like, that's one thing about it. And it's hard to get it back up. Not hard, it's not impossible, but it's difficult to get yourself back up there. The last thing you want to do is fail any classes. If you fail a class, it happens. It's normal. It happens to everybody. It happened to me. It happens. Don't fail a class because you didn't try. Don't fail a class because you didn't go to office hours, you weren't studying, you weren't putting in the effort, you weren't doing that. Because then it's like you did it to yourself. College is all about determination and pushing yourself and having self-control. If you can't get yourself to study every day and you can't have that discipline, you're gonna have a hard time in school. I promise you. I didn't have that discipline, and I'm telling you, I had a hard time. Go to office hours. Ask your professors to help, because honestly, professors like that. Professors like when you come for help and you ask for help, and you guys talk, and that's also how you build a relationship with your professor too. And honestly, sometimes they'll let you slide. Like, sometimes they'll be like, you know what, this person works hard, and you know what, she needs a C plus and she has a C minus. Let me give her that C plus because she tried. Like, it's all about connections, networking, boys. So we're gonna get on this topic. I'm gonna be very quick with this one, because I didn't really experience too many men my freshman year of school. But I know, for me, if you're going to school and you're single, because when I first went up to school I was single, please be very careful. As I said, in college is still life still happens. Even though, like, you're on a campus, you think you're safe, sometimes you're not. And it's very easy for something to happen to you if you're not careful with men. Boys are not the main thing in college. I know people say go to college and find your husband, cool. If that's what you want to do, that's cool. There's so many boys, and I'm gonna say boys because they're still boys, but there's a lot of boys in school, in college, whatever the case may be. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of fish in the sea. Please be careful when you're having sex, when you're doing anything, because even though college academically isn't like high school, socially it's like high school. You think that you're messing with someone, and then you're messing with this next person, and nobody knows, and the boys is talking. I'm not saying that for me you can't do your thing, you should be worried about what people think or what people are saying. That's not what you want, and that's not a good look either. That's not a good look, because anytime you try to go talk to someone, they're just gonna want to slap because they heard about you. And it's very easy for people to hear about you in college, so you got to keep it low key. You find yourself someone, talk with them, vibe with them. Don't be so quick to have sex, because that's what a lot of these college boys is looking for. They looking for sex. Make sure y'all are on the same page, because a lot of guys in college, they just want to have fun right now, and that's cool. That's cool. Have fun, but make sure that you know that. Don't be delusional and thinking, yeah, I'm gonna make him my man. We gonna go to the dining hall and hold hands. No, y'all not, because his other bitch in the dining hall, and if she see that, she gonna be sick. And then there's another bitch in the dining hall. If she see that, she gonna be sick. You get what I mean? Don't make men the whole thing, the whole trajectory of your college experience, because I promise you, no, you're gonna be disappointed. I promise you, you're gonna be disappointed. If you honestly keep it a stack, think that he wanna just kick it with you, real shit, not saying that it's not possible, but 9 times out of 10, he wanna kick it with your vagina. That's cool, but not with me. Not with me. That's what you gotta say. That's cool. That's cool. You wanna do that for me, but not with me. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't. For me, I'm trying to keep it as cute and keep it as like real with y'all. Don't think that you about to go to that boy's room and y'all not about to do something, or he's not. Or don't think you're gonna go to his dorm and he's not gonna be expecting you to do something. You don't gotta link him in the dorm room unless you want to. Unless that's your body and that's your timing. Go have fun, no judgment. But if that's not your body, if you're genuinely trying to get to know someone, don't go to that boy's room first. Don't do that, because that's sending the wrong signals, the wrong ideas. He's thinking that you trying to do stuff with him. Oh, boys are very simple-minded, so they hear, oh, can I come to your dorm? They're thinking y'all about to get it on. I want to do something. I have to take a little break because my camera want to be a little baby and overheat. Like, girl, why are you overheating? Like, you're mad weird. Okay, so I don't even know where I left off, but I know I was talking about, I think I was talking about boys. I don't remember, but we're just gonna scratch that. We're gonna move on to a new topic. We're gonna talk about freshman 15. So I know everyone's always heard about it in high school. I've always heard about freshman 15. What the hell is that? Freshman 15 is when you gain 15 pounds your freshman year of college, and I got hit with freshman 15 bad. Even though I said I wouldn't, it sneaks up on you. Like, it really does. Like, it sneaks up on you so quickly. Like, you don't even notice it's happening. Like, and my thing with freshman 15, if you don't want to get freshman 15, even though it's like, for me, it may happen, or you're gonna probably gain some weight, or you're gonna lose some weight. Some people gain 15, some people lose 15. It could be different. But my best advice is to eat healthy. Don't eat late night. Like, my thing was, like, the reason why I gained so much weight was because I was eating like 12, like 11, 12, 1 a.m. like while studying or doing homework or just staying up on the phone. Like, it's not good to eat that late. And what else? Like, just laying in my bed. Like, I wasn't exercising. I wasn't walking to class. All my, like, when I go to class, I would take the shuttle buses. So a lot of factors played into me gaining 15 pounds, and that doesn't make you any less beautiful. Your weight doesn't, make you less valuable. It doesn't. But you want to feel good about yourself. You want to feel confident. You want to feel healthy. And my best advice is to literally just eat healthy. Watch what you're eating. Go out, walk, like, go on a walk, like, work out. Like, if your dorm building has a gym, walk the treadmill for like 30 minutes a day. Just do something. Be active so you're not gaining weight, especially if you're gonna be, you're going off to school, you're drinking. Alcohol contains a lot of calories, so like, it's so many things that you have to keep in mind if you don't want to gain freshman 15. For mental health, honestly, my mental health wasn't bad up at school. I don't feel like I was like going through the motions OD. Like, there was some situations where it's like, okay, it came up and it really was making me upset, but like, you gotta keep going, because your mental health and your schoolwork, like, if that coincides, and it becomes messy. Because okay, I lied. My mental depression wasn't like terrible, but I was skipping classes, and that's also what made me fail a couple classes my second semester. I skipped a lot of classes. I didn't skip classes I didn't skip classes first semester because I was taking chemistry, and chemistry is hella hard, and I passed chemistry. I went to all classes for chemistry. Anatomy and psych, I was kind of like, I was not going. I just kept telling myself, okay, like, for me, I could just read the notes myself. Don't tell yourself that. No, you can't go to class. But that's besides the point. Yeah, I was staying in bed like for days on days. Like, one time I went a whole week without going to class. Don't do that. That's hella immature. Don't do that. That's your money you're wasting. That's your time you're wasting, and that's class time you're wasting. But yeah, like, it's like, it definitely affects your schooling if you're not in the right mental space. And the best way to be in the right mental space, or to stay in the right mental space, is eating healthy, working out, journaling, praying, meditating, whatever you have to do to make yourself feel grounded or stay grounded when situations are happening, or when everything feels too much. Just pray, or go to the gym, maybe hang out with a friend, do something. But it's very easy for you to get wrapped up in the stress and everything of college, and depending on your year of school, like let's say you're sophomore, junior, things tend to get a little more the pressure gets higher the more and more you go up. So just keep that in mind as well. Dorming. Okay, so I dormed last year. I had a roommate. My roommate actually went to my school, so that kind of like that literally made my whole dorming experience like 100 times easier. When you dorm with someone you know, and you know that y'all are cool, y'all got like y'all got an agreement going on. Like for me, y'all got a similar agreement. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna do it. This is what's gonna be cool. That's all it needs to be with your roommate. If you're not cool with your roommate, or you feel me, like your roommate got you upset, you're not feeling her, don't make it a beef type of thing. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to live with her. You're gonna have to sleep with that person. So when picking a roommate, be sure you're picking someone that has the same things as you. I know when I did the roommate process for this semester, I made it very clear I didn't want nobody in our room. No, don't be bringing friends here. It's none of that. It's not the party house. I like calm, quiet, clean setting. Simple for me. And I don't know if I'm gonna be cool with my roommate, but for me, all I know is that I gotta keep it on a respectful level. You gotta just keep it respectful, because shit can get leery very quickly, and that's the last thing you want. Last thing you want is you stressing about school, and on top of that, you got a roommate you're fake beefing with. It's just too much. So keep that in mind. Dorms, there's not really too much to say. They're like, for me, they're gonna explain all that to you, but my experience with dorming, I liked it. It was cool. I lived on the LGBTQ hall my first year of college. I didn't know that was gonna happen, but it happened. It wasn't bad. I actually liked it. I would have done it again, but I kind of like wanted to like be in a space with more women. I wanted to be surrounded around more black women, but it's a PWI. So for me, I still got a roommate that wasn't black, but hopefully, like, I'm in a hall with women now, so there's more girls. So I'll hopefully find, some girls, okay, like, we're cool. So I think I touched up on as much as I could. I hope you guys have a great first day of college. It's gonna be a little scary when you first get there, but you're gonna do fine. You're gonna thrive, you're gonna flourish. Stay on top of your work, stay true to yourself, stay close to God, and you'll be fine. You'll make it out of there. And also, have fun. Have fun at college. It's only 4 years you're gonna be in college for real. So enjoy your time, take advantage of it, meet people, make memories, okay? And network. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to share, like, comment, subscribe, turn my post notifications on, and I'll see you guys next vlog. Bye.